Every human being has the capacity and the necessity to engage in healthy self-examination. In a sense, it happens automatically, because in the back of our mind, we are involuntarily and constantly gaining more information about the world around us and comparing it to stored information. We're constantly changing and redefining ourselves, refining our personality and our likes and dislikes, the way that we see the world. But what happens when new information challenges old information? What happens when new information presents a new standard or quality or competence that you have not reached? A healthy response within a person who has a stable identity would be to choose to change oneself and adapt to a new standard, or to completely reject the new standard. An unhealthy response within a person who doesn't have a stable identity would be to produce feelings of shame, comparison, and envy. Like we've already discussed in 4 of my previous videos on the 7 deadly sins of narcissism, which were gluttony, greed, slothfulness, and vengeance, all of which fuel the narc's bad behavior and creates a sphere of dysfunction. What have we discussed about envy? If their gluttony and greed exemplify their bottomless pit of a soul, and their slothfulness shows their lack of ambition and self-fulfillment, then their thirst for vengeance and their envy show their inabilities to self-examine and their lack of self-control. Envy, in a sense, is feeling anger or resentment at someone else's achievement or qualities, even to the point of wishing failure upon them to make yourself feel better or to make life more fair in your eyes. It's what happens when self-examination stops at outward comparison, such as, she's prettier than me, he's got a better job, he's got a better car. Even something as biological as, oh, she's got nice teeth, why does she have nice teeth and I don't? Their body structure, hair color, voice quality, things that make life unfair to envious people. But envious people refuse to accept the fact that life is just that, unfair and unequal. Self-examination doesn't reach the deep questions. There needs to be posed some deep questions though. Does it matter that they have what I don't? Do I even deserve what they have? What did that beautiful wife cost him or cost her? Does a nice body make him more valuable than me? What can I do to be thankful for the life that I have been given? And actually, more importantly, why do I care so much about what other people have? Instead, narcissists brew with resentment over the cards that they have been dealt. And they envy people like you and I who have a healthy contentment in life, because it shines a light on their misery, on their inability to accept what they have and be thankful for it. That's why they plot and scheme and manipulate to gain, to change the things around them, to manipulate their life and make it somehow bearable. That's why they devalue people like you in hopes that stealing your joy would relieve some of the negative feelings found at the root of their envy, their self-hatred, their discontentment, and their shame. Now, given my opinion of Greek philosophers, I will not be quoting them a lot on my channel, but one Greek philosopher under the tutelage of Socrates named Antisthenes gave a great quote that I'd like to share here. He says, "As iron is eaten away by rust, so the envious are consumed by their own passion." Don't you agree that narcissistic people and envious people in general are consumed by their envy of others? They're consumed not only just by their shame and their discontentment and their self-hatred, which are the root of their envy, but they're consumed by constant comparisons, constant dissatisfaction and constant ungratefulness for who they are, for what they are, and for what they've been given. So just like all other sins, envy never just stops at envy. It grows. It consumes its host like a cancerous cell. It doesn't stop. It doesn't self-reflect. It doesn't self-examine. It doesn't know boundaries. The truth is its only redemption. This is why they had to make you feel inferior. This is why they had to make fun of who you are, your likes and dislikes, your personality, the way you laugh, the car you drive, the work the career you chose, with your studies. That's why they constantly have to put you down and make you feel inadequate, because that's exactly how they feel. They're never content. Their only way of surviving is to make you feel less than who you are. But the truth, the way to avoid being envious of others, is to be thankful for what you've been given. If you like this video, please do like and subscribe to my channel as well, so that you don't miss another video that I post every Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you have any other suggestions for videos, please leave a comment down below with your experience and a suggestion, and I'll see you on the next video.